everyone, I am your host, Gaming Fishman, for today's Troll vs. Toad. I am joined here with my co-host.
And my name is Mr. Chris.
Oh, Mr. Chris Gambrel. Yeah, so we're going to be commentating this little match of Goat Format for you guys. So our contestants today is JT.
Say hi, JT.
Hello.
Ooh. Yeah, JT, do you want to tell the people what deck you're on today?
Playing water.
I'm playing water, that's it.
Literally, literally playing water the deck. It's just a bunch of really good water monsters and amoeba.
Ooh, amoeba. Ooh, we'll get to that card whenever we see it. All right, and we also, first time appearing on camera, TJ.
So let's not get that confused. You know JT and TJ?
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I can guarantee that I'm going to confuse it at least 10 times before game one's over. So, TJ, do you want to tell people what deck you're on today?
Sure. So I'm on Chaos Flip. Just mostly falls around all the light and dark creatures, and hopefully we can do a little bit of control aspect, maybe a little bit of speed stick route. Who knows?
All right. Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of shenanigans are about to go on today.
Oh, I love me some light and dark, guys. Ooh, I love chaos. I love Goat Format. All right. So, while they're setting up for game one, we're going to give you guys some preambles. So, Goat Format. I have my little talking sheet, guys. I'm a script. Professionalism. Goat Format is the most popular retro Yu-Gi-Oh format. I didn't copy paste this, guys. OC work only. It follows the April 2005 ban list, in the second ban list in the TCG's history. I think, okay. The name Goat Format comes from the historically successful Goat Control deck. We have dice if you would rather roll those, guys.
That's how you doing, bud.
All right. You know what? Rock Gang. Can we get some Rock Gang, guys? Yo, King Ryan.
Can we get Rock Gang in the chat?
Rock Gang?
I will go. We go for first turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
I will also be acting as a judge, too, so if there's any ruling questions or anything happening, yeah, we'll go over there. It's from the successful Goat Control deck, which uses Scapegoat Metamorphosis to make Thousand Eyes restrict and control the board and lock it down. If I would have pre-read this, I wouldn't have written it like this, I swear. This isn't a mirror match format. This format's actually historically deep. And we're about to see what's happening right now.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
in the olden rules of Yu-Gi-Oh, you can draw for your first turn. Go down attack. We have a
I think I forgot to draw for first turn.
well,
Yeah, I didn't.
And JT's already messing up.
already messing up. Hey, that's your one warning, JT. You have two more warnings before it's a game loss.
You get 2 more warnings and I kick you out of here. That's what happens.
So, important card that was just played, Graceful Charity. It's part of the 3 cards known as the Holy Trinity in this format. So, the Holy Trinity is Graceful Charity, Pot of Greed, and Delinquent Duo. These are 3 cards so powerful, they were never off the ban list again after this point.
Imagine if Pot of Greed was actually off the ban list for standard format. Imagine how powerful that would be.
Ooh, I love it.
I would too. Everybody would love it, I believe.
I really love generic draw.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, so that's a Graceful Charity. Unfortunately, we're working with some glare right now, guys. But hey, we got the play-by-play right here for you. All right, so that Graceful was Mother Grizzly was discarded. Mother Grizzly is a recruiter. Recruiters in this format are any cards that die by battle, and then they replace themselves on the field with something of the appropriate element of less than 1500 attack.
Mother Grizzly is just a really good card in general.
Upstart. So now it's 9k to 8k. TJ giving his opponent more life. Traditionally, that's not what you want to be doing.
That's not what you want to do, but for that extra draw power, you know you take it every time.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
It's an additional draw card, and if we're going over TJ's deck, let's scroll down.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The magical merchant.
All right, so Nobleman of Crossout was just played. Nobleman of Crossout, I think, is a format staple. So, Nobleman of the Crossout is a normal spell card that says banish a face-down monster your opponent controls, and then not only do you get rid of the face-down monster, but you get rid of every single copy in the deck. That is huge! So now he's playing with 2 less Magical Merchant. Magical Merchant is a linchpin of Chaos decks.
And I'm really,
This is some pretty intense games going on.
I'm really excited to see how this match turns out, to be honest with you, because this is the first round of our Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
Hey, TJ, can you move your banish pile down a little bit? There you go.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
This is a very intense game.
So we have water, which is a rogue deck of the format. Oh, what was that flip?
Mother Grizzly. Yeah, there's another Mother Grizzly on the field.
Ooh, Mama Bear is gonna get aggro. Gonna get up in the.
Oh, there's another Mama Bear.
3 Mama Bears.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, and he's punching in for 28.
Ooh,
14 plus
ooh.
14. That's a huge.
Ooh, that's a big smack in the face.
See, I like that trade that just happened. TJ says, "Here, you can have 1,000 life. I'll take this drop." JT says, "Thank you for that 1,000. You can take 28.
Yeah.
Take it."
Now let's see what TJ can come up with here.
Ooh, but what does Pot of Greed do? I don't really know. I think you draw cards from the top of your extra deck, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I thought it was out of your side
Ooh,
deck,
Proto-
actually.
Yo, what's up, Proto?
Take 2 cards and 3 side deck out of your hand.
Yeah.
Hey, there's plenty of cards that do that magic. And oh, I wish they would do that for you. That would be so cool.
So stupid.
Ooh. And so, and see, Chaos has a problem with being on the back foot. So if we're looking over at JT's list, we're seeing that he's kind of tapped out
He got it.
to go against.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Amoeba!
Yeah.
Ooh, so Amoeba has a special ability of whenever it changes control and it's face up, you deal 2,000 damage to your opponent.
Ooh.
That is a free
Ooh.
2,000. Plus, with the creature swap, it allows them to switch control. Plus, that Amoeba is in attack position, guys. And you know what happens whenever things are in attack position? They lose the battle.
Oh, he took it back.
Wait. Oh, and he took the Amoeba back!
He snatch stole it. Oh, my
back.
gosh.
What the? Oh, does Amoeba state whenever it just changes control?
Yeah.
Oh!
Ooh, that's big.
Oh!
Ooh, now Snatch Steal is a very powerful card in this format. Some would say format defining.
Oh, yeah.
Being able to take your opponent's best monster for only a trade of 1,000 life points per turn is super
48
huge.
minus 8,000 is
3,200.
3,200.
Yep.
So this will be
28, 30.
31.
We have 100.
Ooh, leaving at TJ at
Thi-
100.
This first round could be over right here, folks. It really could.
Yeah, see, this is what happens whenever you put control decks on the back pedal, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, see, it's the old adage. There's no bad questions, only bad answers. And that's the philosophy that JT's going with right now. Ooh, let's see if it pays off, though. Now, Chaos Control, typically after a few turns, they can reset up a board.
Now, Fish, TJ's really going to have to think of something right here to make a comeback. He's only working with 100 life points left.
100 life points left. But, however, he does have a whole grip.
He does.
So, unless that grip is blank, also, I'm looking at JT's board right now. It's very susceptible to a card known as
Oh, then, yeah, you know.
so that card says discard a card, call a monster type, and then wipe the board of that type.
Looks like TJ also put down another upstart. So, you know, JT's up to 10,000 life points now.
Ooh, 10,000. Ooh, set. T-set. Best. So there was an old metagame.com article written where T-set. Ooh, and a second Nobleman of Crossout out of nowhere.
Ooh.
Banishing Magician of Faith. Oh, we are seeing just why Nobleman of Crossout is the premier offensive option in this format.
Are we about to go to game 2 here, folks?
Ooh, I'm banishing every Magician of Faith. So Nobleman of Crossout also affects both players. JT, did it hit any copies in your deck? Let's scroll up. Let's scroll up, Chris.
Scroll up.
TT.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. This is
a little unique take.
now for everybody at home. Me and
And a normal summon
Oh,
leads into a torrential tribute, thus wiping JT's board.
oh, this could be the comeback
Ooh.
he's waiting
Oh,
for,
yes, it
Fish.
could be.
This could
So-
be it.
So there's a couple of key cards in the format that just wipe the board because there's very little monster recursion in this form.
This seems pretty good right now.
Oh, so are we on to the game 2, boys?
Nope.
No, not yet. Okay.
Still has 100 left. This is still game, right? Remember, life totals don't matter so long as it's at not 0.
That's true.
We got a game, and every offensive option JT has played so far has been power.
Oh, what do we have here?
Ooh. Attack.
Attack.
Dequachi, drop. JT still playing with the full grip.
TJ is holding on in this match. He is making sure he's going down with a 5.
That's what Chaos Control does. It latches onto a game and it doesn't let go. Now, see, I am noticing that TJ's graveyard is full of 2 darks. That's very important because now he just needs the ever important light attribute, and thus his graveyard will be completely set up for chaos.
Oh
monsters.
yeah, 100%.
And with chaos monsters, those cards can start causing some huge
Oh,
swings
yeah.
in tempo.
There is a lot of shenanigans that go on with chaos monsters.
Yep. The most importantly, the best one in the format, Blackluster Soldier and Void of the Beginning.
Oh yeah, if he gets Blackluster out, oh, this could be game right here.
Oh.
Only thing
Ooh,
he's
ooh,
got to
he's
do is
thinking.
he's just got to get a light monster into the graveyard. But right now, JT's got to think of something here.
Koichi?
Ooh,
Oh!
Koichis.
Oh,
Ooh, ooh.
this could be a comeback.
Oh, this could be. I mean, he keeps throwing cards, but we don't know what his grip is. For all we know, his grip is a whole grip of cards that don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that tribe infecting.
Physical face?
Ooh, hitting the one face down, hitting the one defensive option. Ring.
Oh,
Oh.
oh man. Okay, so
I can't target him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Graceful.
oh, and there's a graceful. Let's see what we can get out of this.
Ooh, that is part of the Trinity. I'm wondering what JT didn't.
Sinister.
Oh,
chain
there goes
ring
the
of
sinister
destruction
into the
right now.
grave.
Ooh, Graceful and the Sinisters. Ideally, you only want to play the Graceful Charity
Mm-hmm.
whenever you have the Sinister,
Right.
because then it's a guaranteed setup, and
Right.
it's the card that you want to be discarding anyways.
Oh, and he laid the heavy storm.
Ooh, well, hey,
Suke,
Tsukiyomi, Book of Moon.
Oh,
and then the knock. Sure.
Ooh, and then Knock to put the Noble in a crossout banish. Ooh, now Tsukiyomi does have the Spirit Monster Clause, where it will return to the hand at the end of turn.
yes.
So,
Makes sense.
So it looks like TJ finally got some damage
Ooh,
over here.
yep.
He finally got some damage in.
yep, presenting a board.
Sure.
Now let's see what
Ooh.
let's see
What
what
is that monster, JT?
It's Lacunga.
Look,
Lacunga.
what does that card do?
I can banish 2 waters and summon a token.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
cool.
that's actually handy.
yeah, no, with a graveyard set up full of water monsters,
Mhm.
especially from that torrential tribute.
Lacunga.
Lacunga.
Stop you.
Summon token.
Oh, let's see.
Ooh.
Okay, there's a
Are the
token.
0/0.
Nope. The token is 700, 700.
Oh, the
Oh!
token has stats.
Oh, that's a beefy
Yeah,
token.
that token-
That's a very beefy token.
That token kills scapegoat
Oh, no.
tokens.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he's just getting the full use of Lacunga right now.
Oh, he's just getting tokens everywhere.
The book.
Oh,
Okay.
he's booking it.
Saving it. Now the 2 face down purple cards are just tokens. Oh. Wah.
Let's see what TJ can pull out here.
Yeah, let's see what cards he got.
TJ's very focused. You can tell he is.
He's getting in the zone. Ooh.
He's hanging on, and he's doing great at hanging on. That's very smart to play as a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Is just hang on as much as you can, and then you'll eventually come back and make something out of it.
Got it.
And this overlay is pretty nice. I agree,
Yeah,
Turtle.
that's it.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
was gonna
Ooh.
get
It's over.
Ooh, brain
Oh.
control.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. So
brain control is a super rare from the Lost
I
Millennium.
had to turn my head for like 3 turns. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh.
that was a very very quick round
Yes,
one.
That was a very explosive game. We saw TJ desperately trying to claw in there, and I feel like given one more turn, this outcome would have been entirely different.
Oh yeah. You wish
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh was good these days? Oh yeah, same here.
Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh is fine. It's just different tastes for different folks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like sure we don't have Goat Format ever again, but hey, we can always go back and play Goat Format. It's
I
very
mean,
active.
Nobody's stopping us from playing Goat Format now, so we can always keep doing this.
Exactly. Hey, Goat Format is ours now. In Co-Money, you can't take it from us. It's ours.
We have taken Goat Format and we have made it ours. It's finally ours.
Yeah. So
So
So-
I'll give you that.
there we saw the
Really good.
full power of Nobleman of the Crossout. Like that card is the premier offensive option of the format. We saw it work absolutely amazingly
yeah.
against the Chaos deck.
And I'll be honest, it was probably, the one clutch thing that I have ever actually seen out of this game so far.
Yep.
Like that was very clutch for him to pull that out.
That, and we saw just how powerful cards like Torrential Tribute can
Oh
be
yeah.
in like certain situations, because they're like I said,
I
there's
didn't think that was gonna be a TC.
they're like there's not much monster
I
recursion in
was
the
just
form.
like,
Right.
if he
And
does something
I don't
like
remember,
that,
but is Torrential Tribute in standard format? Is it at 1
It's
or
at 3.
at 3 now? Oh, that's whew.
What is it?
Yeah, TT.
Torrent.
Yeah.
Ah. Ooh, Dino Rabbit wind-ups from over the top deck. So I saw people summoning a full board in one turn. Oh yeah, wind-up block. Yeah, Insector lock. Then you had Dino Rabbit, which was the fair deck, the fair deck out of those.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
that was the fair one.
$500
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah. It's only $500, but it's the fair one to play.
Yeah, the Rescue Rabbits were like 99s. Oh, Ugh. Hey, oh, don't see. Why are you bringing up Vietnam flashbacks, Wing Zero?
I'm gonna look over here in a minute, and Fish is just gonna be staring off into space, just thinking about all the bad times in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. I can follow this. Hey, we're glad that you can follow this too, Wing Zero, and this is why we're doing it. I have a big passion for vintage Yu-Gi-Oh formats. I really wish we had a light on us so it doesn't look like I'm a vampire, shadowy person. Right? It looks like we're about to come up with some Wall Street bet scenarios, right, Chris?
Dude, I swear. I mean, I'll make some bets with you.
Hey, speaking of that, I wish Tortle was there. Tortle, are you still listening? Set up the gamble. I don't know how to gamble. Who will win game 2?
We want to do a little gambling, Portal.
Yeah. So we also saw the full power of Book of Moon being a tempo stopper, right? And we also saw the full power of Tsukiyomi in effect there, being able to turn a beater, something that is pressuring life total, into just normal summon answer, which is really, and it returns to your hand, so like you're never losing this.
Oh yeah. No, what a lot of people don't know is you and I are actually playing each other in this tournament too.
Oh yeah, I think next round, right?
I don't know if it's next round or if it's the round after, but I think it's coming up.
Ooh, all right, so we're gonna get into game 2, and so who's going first, guys?
Me.
All right, TJ's
Okay.
going first. Ooh.
So let's see what shenanigans TJ can make right here.
The control deck wants to go first because it wants the extra card and it wants the ability to set up a board.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Ooh, is that a reinforcements of the army?
Yep.
Ooh, yeah. Let's scroll down for TJ's deck.
See what we got going on.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
See, I like this approach. TJ saw the aggro approach JT gave him last game, and now he's like, you know what? I like that.
Yeah.
I like pressuring life totals. That's what we're gonna do.
And that's the easiest way to do it, is just put the pressure on your opponent. Honestly, that's how you take down your strongest opponents in their best decks.
DD Warrior Lady is a house of a card in this format. It being able to just banish whenever it's attacked or in battle, like, is just super huge because it answers recruiters, it answers chaos requirements, so like you can banish itself, and it also answers every bomb bigger than it trades up and it trades down. This card is amazing.
Oh, pot of greed.
Ooh, speaking of the Holy Trinity,
Two.
we have the second one.
And look
Pot
at
of
and
Greed.
already JT just got free cards right off the bat.
Yep. Pot of Greed, such a house. So Goat Control is such a slow, grindy format, but then we have power, like just giant, like haymaker cards like Pot of Greed and Graceful. Ooh, and what is that? Ooh, is that a duo?
Oh, and it looks like our prediction
Ooh.
is up.
It's a randomized
Ooh.
catch.
1 minute to vote. Yeah, predictions.
Guys,
up.
get in there and vote.
Hurry.
Make your bets.
Yeah, what does Pot of Greed do again? You draw 4 cards from top of your extra deck. That's what Wings are. That's what Pot of Greed does.
Really? I thought it was 5 cards.
All depends. Hey, it's 5 cards from your side deck.
Oh, okay. 5 cards from your side
get the
deck, 4
option.
from the main. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
No. The main deck. What's a main deck?
Oh, well, that's fair. Extra deck then, right? Okay.
So the TJ just got he got the holy duo, Pot of Greed into duo.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Gotta be rough. But looking at his yard, it looks like there's a light and dark in there.
Thought you just draw your whole deck. Well, that's how I used to play, but then I got banned for some reason for that.
Ooh, so Snatch Steal, which is another powerhouse card. Ooh.
And Snatch.
Oh, and a Kaiku.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, JT's really going with the adage
He-
of there's no bad questions, only bad answers.
JT has come into this round with guns blazing
Yep,
fish.
he really did. And Snatch Steal, yeah, I know. God,
Yeah,
JT's open.
Sure, target.
Ooh.
To discard for cost first.
And is that a Regeki
Yep,
break
that
I
is
see?
Regeki break.
Okay.
So Regeki Break and Phoenix Wing Wind Blast are really good answers. They're chainable answers to cards in the format. That set up your graveyard with the discard cost. And with cards like Sinister Serpent in the format, you're not really discarding anything if you can discard that.
That is true.
Ooh,
Ooh.
JT does
Oh.
get the redeclare.
TJ's actually got something on his field, though. So his life points just ain't left open.
See, the important thing is Kaiku. Kaiku having the static ability of locking the graveyard down so your opponent can't banish cards from it is very important. And I think that's why you played it there.
And if you can tell here, Fish, JT is very focused. If you look at that face, he is focused right now.
That is a man on a mission.
Yeah,
That
that
mission
is-
is winning this game, guys.
That is a man on a mission.
Ooh.
He is trying his best to advance to the second
That
round of
glare
this
is
tournament.
horrible. I'll have to do something about that next term. That's what I was saying, Tortle. But
Yeah.
hey, live and learn. We'll do what we can. Yeah, no, I agree. Skadoosh.
Oh, let's see. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, there goes the MST.
Ooh, and the DD Warrior Lady got turned to defense position.
It's interesting.
Well, DD Warrior Lady says, and the knock. Ooh, the knock banishing magical merchant.
Oh, there it
which
goes.
is one of the light targets in the chaos deck. It being huge. Ooh.
Oh, there goes
Ooh.
another one to the banished.
Ooh, that's a duo. Ooh, so knock being such a house, being able to hit card advantage engines like Magical Merchant, Magician of Faith, and Dekoichi, and so many other options in this format. Like knock is truly, I think, the best card in this format. Forget Metamorphosis, forget Thousand Eyes Restrict. Nobleman of the Crossout warps this format.
Yeah.
Ooh, and the Lightning Vortex.
Oh!
Premature Burial, bringing back his own Warrior Lady.
Oh!
Oh, no.
JT is just losing it right now.
Like I said, no bad questions, only bad answers.
Banish and
Oh, and he's banishing.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And there goes the warrior ladies.
Yep, there goes the light and dark target.
Yep.
But he still has a Magician of Faith in the grave. Now, however, I think JT is now top decking, so he did put a lot of pressure on the board. But if TJ can find room to recover, he can blow this game wide open.
JT won first round total.
Yep. JT won first. I think it was only like a 5-turn game.
It was. That's probably history in Troll versus Toad history
Yeah.
here. Honestly.
Ah, PvP hype. Yes, PvP, TVT.
yeah, take the left.
Usually some of these games last 2
Ooh.
hours.
Oh, and citing in the Mystic Swordsman level 2. Ooh, which is a card like we see to handle a lot of the more control-based stacks. I know I'm citing it in my Benkai deck to handle all the Chaos Flip cards.
I'm just glad Fish is telling me everything that I need to know.
Hey, that's what I do. I love this format.
He says, "Get me prepared, folks. Get me prepared for him later." But what he don't understand is I have some spiciness for myself too.
Ooh.
Cards in hand.
Both the time.
So right now, if you can see, TJ doesn't have a board anymore. His
Yep.
board is completely gone. But we're looking at JT over here that's got two monsters just staring him in the face right now.
Two monsters that both have relevant attack points, and Kaiku has a relevant ability keeping TJ out of the game. Also, banishing his materials too, thus rendering the chaos monsters that he's worked so hard to build up
Oh, yeah.
completely useless.
That's it.
Ooh,
Oh.
we have the concession. JT has walked away with a round 1 win against Chaos Control. Ooh.
And
Right.
guys, that might be history for the Troll versus Toad streams, to be honest with you. Because Fish, I don't remember a Troll versus Toad stream actually lasting, this short of amount.
Yeah. I mean, that's not to say anything. This Yu-Gi-Oh is just typically a faster format,
It
faster
is.
game than Pokemon. And that's also the format we played in Pokemon. was
That
very
is
slow.
true. That is true.
For those who didn't know, we played base set to Neo.
But guys, this was crazy. Even with JD's turn 1 cheat,
Yeah.
Turn 1 Chet.
Turn 1 chat. Not
It's a
your,
pair of
you didn't
bats.
cheat. JD cheated.
We have TJ versus JT. Yeah, hello, Kelly. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not really a mirror match, even though it kind of looked like it from what we
yeah,
saw.
it was kind of a mirror match. I mean, and with the glare, it looked like they just had mirrors on the board, to be
Yep.
honest with you.
Yeah, exactly, Panda. Look at you, next level. You guys want to give us talk down and breakdown of the match? Oh, from your
Maybe.
perspective.
From my perspective, I thought you had like that background. I didn't think it was a torrential. I was mind gamed. I thought it was a bluff to make me not attack. And then when I normal summoned, my board was gone.
Yep.
So I was like, oh.
I did notice like the snatch steal amoeba was very greedy.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I could kill. I thought it was perfect, but I was off by 100.
Well, just whenever you
Ooh.
banished the 1 dark and the 1 light just for his targets, man, that's really what put the pressure on him then.
It didn't also have the fact that he had just knock after knock
Yep.
after knock, and it seemed like I just couldn't get it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, from the Graceful Charity, I drew 2 knocks and a Mother Grizzly.
Yeah.
So
So,
there was no way coming back from that.
Yeah, that's what happens whenever an aggro deck draws the aggression hand.
summon my boy. I didn't get to summon Olivia Dragon Day Dallas.
Woo! Oh yeah.
Well, you are going to the second round, so remember, you will have time to summon that.
Yeah.
Good games, man.
But guys, that was a great game.
Yep,
That was one for the history books for this. Honestly,
After the 2 knocks, I felt like game 1 was very grindy. I felt like
oh yeah,
if TJ would have had like even 1,000 more life points, that game would have been entirely different.
oh yeah. TJ held on to the very end, and I was very impressed by how well he was to hang on
Yep.
and just try to come back. But in the end, JT just figured out what he needed to do.
Nobleman of Crossout is a heck of a
Yep.
card. Like that, we're gonna be seeing. I'm gonna
Oh.
be saying this throughout the whole event. Like this card will be the
Oh
premier
yeah,
card.
100%.
Premier card of this tournament.
And guys, that was fun. Next week I don't know who's playing next week. It might be you and me. Fish?
JT, who do you know?
Do I know?
Yeah.
I think next week it's Mark and Kodiak.
Well, we'll make sure to post that, and hey, you'll have some fantastic commentators for that one too.
And you
Last turn versus Chaos Control.
Ooh, Lester versus Chaos Control.
okay? And you
All
guys have
right.
never met Kodiak. He's awesome.
Hey, it's super fun.
Oh, has he?
Yeah,
Okay, so you have met Kodiak then.
Did JT hustle me? Yeah, JT hustled you.
Yeah, 100% hustled you.
Always about hustling. Well, back to work for you guys. Oh, yeah. Make sure to join our Discords. Make sure to
Yeah.
! Discord, ! social. Make sure you keep up to date with everything.
Make sure you're following us. Follow us on all of our social media.
Yeah, follow us on everything. Keep up to date with everything now we go on. And, whenever we do special events like these. Stay tuned for Fish Tank coming up here in about an hour and a half, coming up at 2:30. Oh boy, I didn't anticipate having this much time.
No, right? We still have about an hour and a half before the fish tank hits.
Heck yeah, Fish Tank, yeah. And today's gonna be real funny, guys. We got some fun stuff planned for that one.
Hey, make sure you guys are all in the fish tank because I'll be talking to you from chat.
Yeah, it's gonna be super fun.
You'll be talking to your boy while your boy's talking to you.
All right. Make sure to check out Deals of the Day. Follow our Twitter. Blah 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 blah. You guys have our players. Do you guys have any final words you want to leave people on?
This deck overperformed. Dude, I was coming into it today. I was like, in my head, I had the worst deck in the tournament because, like, water is such a weird typing in Goat.
Mhm.
It's like so awkward, and there's not a lot of support. So you literally have to play like You have to play like
All the good
You have to
ones.
play all
Yeah.
the good waters and all the other good cards. So
Yep.
like Sangan, Breaker. I play DD Warrior Lady in the main. But like I have Yomi Ship.
Oh, that card's not bad.
This card's actually pretty good in this format.
Yeah, they walk.
Saku, so
It's not a flip effect, which is relevant.
That is
It's
true.
not- It's not a flip effect, and it's also special summonable off of Grizzly
Yep, off of Mama Bear.
and
Aw,
Amoeba. This card overperformed today too.
I can't believe it. Oh God.
What kind of spicy tech is that? Come on.
It's actually in some of the standard lists for most of the Pojo listings
Yep.
as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Because being able to give your opponent a really small monster, taking their big monster,
Yeah.
for 2,000.
And then
And-
proceed to just walk into it and then more damage.
And Fish, I'm excited about the next couple tournaments we got coming
Oh
up.
yeah, no, it's gonna be super fun.
You guys make sure you stick around every Thursday around 12:30. We do Troll versus Toad.
He's playing the waifu deck. Ooh, well, Magician of Faith is waifu in this format, so
That's
I think
true.
every deck is playing her except for JT.
Yeah, he's the only one that isn't.
I know. I'm not even playing like a chaos deck. I still fit 2 in mine.
Right?
Yeah.
You gotta have the waifu.
You gotta have,
gotta
like,
have
you gotta
waifu.
best card in the format.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. I'm gonna leave you guys off with my top 3 cards from the event.
Okay.
We'll pass it off to like everyone. Everyone be thinking of your top 3 cards you guys saw. All right. So top 3 cards, definitely Nobleman.
Yeah.
Like Nobleman without a doubt.
100%.
I think Nobleman actually got me that first game.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, you think it got you the first game? It got you the first game, boy.
Your Nobleman hits game 1 were nuts.
Yeah.
I felt like he thinks I have another Nobleman, so he said like saying it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's not a saying it.
I like it.
Oh.
I love that JT. He's like, I know he's probably playing around it. Let's force it though.
Yeah.
If he didn't.
I'm forcing the Nobleman at you.
There is no bad there's no bad questions, just bad answers.
Exactly. Exactly. Ooh, and unfortunately, the Chaos deck ran into some bad draws. Sometimes they present.
dark after dark after
Yep.
dark. That
Yeah.
made me steam as all get out.
It happens, especially whenever they're asking questions. You're not really prepared to answer, right? Like premature burial into Kaiku, a clock like that, and like if your hand is like misproportioned, right? Like it just makes it so weird.
That image
Oh,
too
yeah.
was pretty good though too. Like
Yep.
hitting that and getting your DD Warrior Lady back. If I didn't have Lightning Vortex in my hand, I wouldn't.
And second card is Kaiku, and then third is Graceful. Any of the Trinity.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Any of the Trinity, just Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
rather.
I had
To be honest with you, probably one of my favorite cards that I've seen was probably the Amoeba.
Yeah, no,
the
the
Amoeba
Amoeba.
came in clutch.
The Lucan, the Luca,
Lacunga?
Lacunga,
Lacunga!
Lacunga made some stuff.
That summons tokens.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
Mobius in my hand. That's why I spawned 2 tokens.
Yep.
If you killed
Uh,
I still had one for Mobius.
But
Can you tribute those?
Yes.
Oh,
you can't tribute the
oh, okay.
That's really cool because I know like olden Yu-Gi-Oh cards always had the clause of like these cards cannot be used for tribute.
Yeah,
summons."
yeah.
Hold on, I'll show
Or
you.
like
I'll put it
the
up.
scapegoat wording,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Is this on the camera? Can you see this?
Yeah.
This is Lacunga. It says removing from play 2 water monsters from your graveyard, special summon the Lacunga token. In attack
You
position.
actually misplayed on that one play. You put it in defense position, actually.
Oh yeah, it
You
has
actually-
to be an attack position.
Okay.
I misplayed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you actually would have killed me like a turn earlier. Actually.
I was like, ooh.
Hey, at least you didn't cheat like JD did, okay?
Yeah, at least we're all better than JD.
Yeah.
Or at least our 2 Chays are better than JD.
You hear that, JD? If you're in this chat, if you're in this stream at all, me and Fish are calling you out.
Ooh, the JT loses out. JT won, so
Yeah,
JT
JT
is our
won.
winner. Unfortunately, TJ got knocked out. But hey, we'll see him in another Troll versus Toad.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of these
Hey, we
coming
got
up, guys.
plenty of- Just wait.
We have content coming out the wazoo for you boys.
Would you,
Make sure to
want
join-
sit and sit my 2 Grizzly? I'm so scared. I was like, no, our recruiters.
All right, so I think we already did this, but let's end it with the call to action. All right.
Okay.
So make sure to join our Discord, !Discord.
Yep.
You get in there, you get to talk to us. If you're a sub on Twitch, you get a very special thing.
Uh-huh.
Make sure to like all of our social media. Helps you keep up to date
Yep.
with all the amazing content
Oh,
we're
yeah.
doing, and 2, all the really cool deals that we have going on.
And guys, we have content for days.
Yeah.
We can come up with content for days for you guys. We love entertaining you guys.
Where did projection points go? Not Pog. Hey, Turtle, pay out those people. Pay
Hey,
out those
hey,
people.
Turtle, come on, man, pay them out.
I can't see chat, but hi chat.
I'm here, I'm just
Hey, I'm sorry, Skadoosh. I think we might be able to do something with that if we can go into like mod view.
Where's it at?
We're figuring that out.
Yes.
Hey, you two keep people entertained.
Keep them entertained.
Keeping them. Oh, you want to play like some fun games?
Yeah, sure. You know
Yeah,
what?
keep the
We got-
people entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah, figure it out.
Let the people
We'll
watch.
play some games for fun to keep everyone.
Ooh, the champ says he's got bigger.
Already
fish to
paid
fry.
out. Okay.
Oh, Already paid out. All right, that's good.
So Skadoosh,
Buggers.
you should be getting that.
Yee.
Let's play a couple games for fun.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it helps us talk about the format a little bit more. We also got a little bit of time, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got. You know what? We got like 20 minutes left.
Yeah, I mean, we can sit here and just kind of, just talk a little bit and
Yeah.
shoot the poop a little,
So, chat. What's some like Troll versus Toad tournaments that you want to see happen? Right? Like, what's some like cool like formats like haven't really seen a lot of play? Like, for Pokemon, like we could do the EX eras.
Yes, I'm always down for EX.
Yep, EX era Pokemon could be really cool.
Giratina Darkrai, that was my baby back
Yep.
in the day. I love that deck.
Oh. There's a bunch of vintage Yu-Gi-Oh formats that we can do. I'm a big fan of 2010 pre-Shining Darkness.
I'm even
BFK for a bit. Behave. Hey, don't you worry. We'll be fine.
hey,
We'll be fine. Hey, we're just chilling out with chat, talking. Oh, all right. So, all right, let's commentate this. So, we have a Mother Grizzly, and then TJ just played Graceful Charity. The Trinity. I think that is Chaos all set up.
That is.
And is that a Nobler and a cross out?
Oh gosh.
Again? Again? Are you kidding me? You open that card every game, and TJ opens.
Glued to his hand, man. What am I supposed to do?
TJ opens Merchant. Get wrecked, nerd.
JT, are you cheating?
No.
Are you cheating us?
Literally, it's glued to his hand. It just won't come away.
You're running 5 of that card, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Actually, hold on. Let's make sure he's not cheating.
Let's see.
Oh, I was about to look at this, and I was about to. You're only playing 1, 2. But no, it was the other card.
Yeah.
You got the full 2 in there.
I don't know how you
Oh.
keep seeing if you aren't running 2.
Here's an interesting one. Jackie Brain?
He's
Oh,
running
boy.
5. I'm going to deck check him after this.
Yeah. So another thing, we're just going to clarify all this right now. We're doing the cards as they were written in the format they were written in, right? So Ring of Destruction has the old wording on it.
Yes, it does not have that errata.
Has the old wording on it.
Yep.
But we can't cause ties with it because that would cause issues in the trolls.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't do ties. We
Yeah,
can't do
no ties. No ties. We'll do a special ruling. We'll do like the pre-official ruling for it was whoever's life would hit 0 first.
Right.
Probably what we'll do with that
That's-
if that ever comes up.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah,
not.
I hope it doesn't.
Oh wait, hold on.
I do.
He duoed, and he actually hit Heavy Storm, and he got the Sinister out of my hands. I'm gonna get that.
Hey.
Yeah.
We're going to brain control.
Oh,
So-
it has to be
Oh yeah,
face
it has to be first.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of cool interactions that happen in this format.
Mm-hmm.
With like the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Like Pot of Greed and Graceful are always good, right?
Yeah.
However, I think Duo is the worst out of Trinity
Oh,
because
yeah.
of the fact that Sinister Serpent exists and all the fact that the Chaos Monster
Right.
exists.
And like you said, as long as you have the serpent and you got the duo, you don't need the serpent. You just toss the serpent
Yep,
away.
you just toss it. And like it's Sinister is like the best like duo
Right,
games, right?
right.
Because like it's a blank card that takes spot in your hand,
Mm-hmm.
and if they know
You should know your cards, Jacob. Come on, I'm talking this game.
how many times did he just try to brain control a face down monster? Was that twice in one
No,
turn?
he break control, then try to attempt to like do more text. You got that?
Read your
Come
cards,
on.
kids.
I don't know what that is.
All right, draw them.
Oh.
Here
Yep.
goes Sinister.
This format has a lot of play, a lot of interactions.
Oh yeah. It's very fun.
Forgive me.
Yeah.
Aw,
I just like that I don't have to worry about pendulum
Ooh,
zones.
Magician
and-
of Fate.
the Grace of Charity.
Adding back Trinity. Well, adding back Graceful. I think if we're gonna say this is a Trinity, Graceful is definitely what? Oh no, let's it's like I was gonna say it's like the Holy Ghost of Yu-Gi-Oh.
the Holy Ghost.
That's not right. That's no, that's bad. No, that's bad.
Yeah.
No. But still, Graceful and Pog are the best cards out of Trinity.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Just because there's no no
Yeah.
counterplay to them, right?
Drawing cards is good.
Yeah. And the sheer fact. What is that thinking?
That's a singing.
Maw.
They just crash right into each other.
Magician of Faith, 300. So cards that we haven't seen play yet that are pinnacles of the format are Metamorphosis and
Yep.
Thousand Eyes Restrict. So Metamorphosis is a normal spell card that says tribute one monster on your side of the field, and then special summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that shares a level. Level. The only thing they have to share is level. So it turns cards like Air Knight Perishoff, which is a level 5 light monster,
Right.
who has piercing and draws you a card whenever you inflict damage. It turns that weak monster into a card like Dark Bolter the Terrible,
Yep.
which has 2,000 defense, who's dark, 5 stars, and then for a cost of 1,000 life points, negates a normal spell card.
That's busted.
Yeah, Dark Bolter is, I think, the
That
second
is-
best card in the extra deck.
Oh yeah, has to be.
Yeah. Plus, like level 5s are super common because of
Mhm.
Air Knight Powershaft. Powershaft sees play in a lot of different chaos decks just because it is an aggressive light monster.
Right.
Also, it beats the best defensive option in the format, which is Scapegoat.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like-
100%.
There's nothing like turning Scapegoat into free draws.
Which I can't wait till we see, actual stuff like that come out into this tournament.
Yep.
Because we're going to see scapegoats, we're going to see Thousand Eyes Restrict, we're going to see stuff like that.
Yeah, we're gonna see some fun stuff.
Oh,
Hopefully, this
yeah.
format. Hopefully, every game won't be premature burial, beat stick, get in your face.
And just smacking around.
Yeah. Ooh, but hey, if that is all we see, then we're proving the gold format slower than molasses theory wrong, right?
Oh yeah.
Because that's a major what a lot of modern Yu-Gi-Oh players say is a major turnoff for goat format, because it's like it's so slow, games last forever.
Well, if you ask me, they need to go back and watch this stream because that was actually a quick game for Goat Format. If
Yeah,
they,
that was
they want to
30
argue
minutes.
about it. Yeah.
That was 30-40 minutes.
Like they want to argue about it, go back and watch the stream.
The thing I really like about this format is your sideboard strategies could be entirely
Yes.
different depending on like
Yes.
what you go against. Like there's a lot of decks that do called a smoke screen,
Mhm.
which is where you completely replace an engine out of your deck. with another
Yes.
one. I know I was a big fan of this.
Yeah.
There's nothing like playing like
And
a
it's also off the Eldorado too.
there's nothing like playing a like weird card or like a weird strat game one and then you side into like the chaos. the
Right.
chaos stuff.
Right.
You side into a good deck. Like you play a bad deck game one so you can angle shoot and beat chaos. right?
Yes.
That was the meta game because everyone was on scapegoat control. So you angle shoot to beat that deck, and then game 2 and 3, you just sideboard into
Yeah.
the chaos stuff to beat them in the mirror because they sided in a bunch of bad cards against you.
So, Fish, question. What was your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck that you've ever played since you've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
Okay, well, and for you guys who don't know me, I'm a huge Frog Monarch fan. Swat Frog and Treeborn Frog are my favorite cards ever.
That's ironic because you're a fish.
Swat Frog boys!
Like I said, that's ironic you like frogs because you're a fish.
Yeah.
But,
So fun fact, I got my name from a card called Fishboard Blaster. For you guys who don't know, it's a 1-star tuner from Ancient Prophecy, I believe. It says that whenever you control level 1 water, you can discard a card from your hand, a special summon this card from the graveyard. Not once per turn.
Oh, big
Really?
chaos monster.
Oh, a Chaos Monster is about to hit the board.
I'm
Is that a normal summon Thunder Dragon?
Yes.
Yeah, I normal summon Thunder Dragon. Why not?
what?
What?
BLS to banish the Sangan.
But I knew you had gotten that nickname from a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but I just never knew the actual full story from it. Yeah.
So actual full story. This gets a little depressing, guys. It gets a little heavy. But Frogs is best. Yeah. That's the store I was playing in whenever I went to college. Cosmic Oasis in Richmond, Kentucky.
Mhm.
Shout out RIP.
Rip in the chat.
Rip. Big F's. But it's been replaced by Card Trooper Games now. By the way, if you guys are in Richmond, Kentucky, check them out. The amazing local game store.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
They show off pictures of their local events all the time.
I see pictures of their store, like on Facebook and stuff, and man, it just looks awesome in there. Like, I just want to go in there and I want to spend all my money.
Yep. It's also owned by a very close personal friend of mine.
Oh,
so-
really? Okay.
Yep. I rub elbows with the owner of that place from time to time.
That's fair. That's fair.
I love you, buddy.
Yeah.
So whenever I was playing up there, I played Frog Monarchs a lot.
Yeah.
That was my deck. Light and Darkness Dragon is my favorite card of all time.
Right.
But those two are my favorite cards to I've ever played.
Right.
I love Light and Darkness Dragon. I was one of the people that came up with Perfect Circle. My first list for Perfect Circle was really bad,
Okay.
so I don't get credit for it.
Yeah.
But I was one of the originators behind that.
Okay, that's cool.
Perfect Circle was Disc Commander.
You guys are getting a lot of history right now because Fish has been in this community for forever.
A little bit. A little bit. I remember posting my first perfect circle list on the Pojo, and I forgot about. I played only like one disc commander because it was a video game promo at the time.
Right.
I played 3 Dusty Hero Dashers because in my head, I'm like, oh, off the top, I can just special summon a dude.
Yeah.
I could just do that off the top. But then the ruling at the time was you get they have to check your top deck.
And you're like, oh.
Yeah, so they get to check your draws. All of them, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's why I did play that. Anyways, the full story of my name. So I'm playing Frog Monarchs.
Yes.
The glare in the sleeves is kind of bad. I know, Turkey. We couldn't do anything right now.
Yeah, we're going to make sure that the glare is fixed by the next time that we do the next tournament. We didn't notice the glare until we started playing, and then when the glare popped up, me and Fish are even having trouble trying to read the cards ourselves.
Yeah, it's an entire like reset up. This also isn't for tournament, by the way. The tournament match already happened. We're just filling up some time. Give you guys some. Go.
JT is our winner for today, but right now we got some time to kill.
So,
So
what do you want to call your deck, JT?
No.
What do you call your deck? Are you just calling it water?
It's water burn legendary. A legendary ocean burns you.
I'm gonna say.
that sounds like an anime.
Water burn. A legendary burn.
A legendary burn.
A legendary burn. I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude with a handful of bears, amoebas, and a dream.
A legendary burn sounds like a really bad mama joke.
Yep. Mama burns.
Apparently in our fun game, I made it.
Oh. Hey, that's what happens, right? Whenever Chaos gets the time to play, like it can just steamroll a game because of just the power level of cards.
Yeah, the interesting thing about Chaos Flip is that it mostly wins in a war of attrition after a while.
Mhm.
So usually when it's put on the back foot, it doesn't handle so well. But if it starts, the ball's slowly rolling down the hill, it will do amazingly well. But otherwise, any pressure on it, fortunately, it folds like a chair. So
Yeah. Chaos Control, unfortunately, isn't a lot like the Goat Control deck,
Right.
Because it's playing all in on the Chaos monsters.
Yes.
So it raises the ceiling of the deck.
Yeah.
So like you can do more, and like your late game is so much better.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So much more
Yeah.
explosive. You basically function as an OTK deck.
Right.
Late game. But early game, you're so inconsistent. You're just lacking a lot of the power.
Yep.
And like as we saw in our game 1 and game 2, Noblemen of Crossout destroys if they open multiple copies.
100%. Did you ever get to finish your story?
I don't, but it's also a bummer, so I don't want to.
That's fair. Maybe one day we will figure out why the fish man is called Fish.
Just know I really love Fishborg Blaster, and I played at a shop with a guy who was a very dear friend of mine who's no longer with us, and he couldn't remember my name, so he called me after the card I played all the time. He's like, "Oh, hey, Fishborg. Oh, your last name's Spargo. Fishborgo."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's it, and he passed away my junior year of college.
Oh, okay.
So I just changed my name on to
The fish.
to Fish Bargo on Facebook, and I got a job here whenever I moved back down.
Right.
And my boss never learned my real name. He just called me on that.
Well, if you think about it, everybody in the warehouse just calls you Fish.
Yeah, because whenever I got hired on here, I was given tours like, "Oh, what do you want to call your name?" And literally, my boss who gave me the recommendation referred to me as Fish. So everyone showing me around just called me Fish the whole time. No one asked except for the HR lady what my real name was.
You shouldn't have told her. You should have been like, "That's my God-given name is Fish."
Yep. Yeah. My Tim-given name is Fish. Yeah.
I go by Fish, and that's it.
Yeah, only Fish Man, yeah. So some of the other decks we will be seeing in this tournament is I'm playing Benkai OTK.
Okay.
I'll give you guys a little sneak peek right now. It's not conventional. The Benkai OTK is terrible. Like JT said, he was playing the worst deck in the format. No, if I played the Benkai OTK deck, that's the worst deck in the format, because want to know what that deck requires? It requires you to have 4 cards that you have to search via flip effect monster which, by the way, Nobleman cross out, they Nobleman your flip effect monster, you can't win. And then you have to bait them into a point to where you
Not
can.
with that attitude.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna what? Oh, I guess if you just play enough equipments, it doesn't matter, right? So, but then you're just drawing equipments. Yeah, oh yeah, Axe of Despair is real good whenever it's on a big. It turns into 1700 attack twice. So I'm playing the Binkai OTK, which is only 3 cards.
Yeah.
It's a Binkai, a Big Bang Shot, and Mage Power.
Okay.
I'm playing that in a Chaos Beatdown deck.
Okay.
It's primarily primary function is a Blade Knight Ooga Booga deck.
Yeah.
Where we're just putting a lot of pressure on the table
Yeah.
all the time. And then whenever the game gets away from us, we have the OTK that we can basically search out
Oh yeah.
based on the sheer amount of draw power.
Yeah.
Just in the deck. Like at any point in time, whenever we feel like they're getting ahead of us, we can kind of attempt the board wipe, have them activate Scapegoat, and then play Armed Samurai Binkai, or my favorite, Premature Burial Binkai. So
Oh,
it still
yeah.
counts as an equipped
Yeah.
card. So he still gets the additional attack, Big Bang Shot, Mage Power,
Mhm.
and so 15 plus the 400 Big Bang Shot, by the way, gives Piercing,
Oh,
which,
that's nice.
which is really cool. And whenever against the Goat decks,
Yeah.
you put Big Shot on an Asura Priest, you
Yeah.
basically OTK them. Like, because the Asura Priest says it can attack all face-up monsters your
Yeah.
opponent controls.
So I'm playing Beast Down. And
Yeah.
I'm really excited to play Beast Down because that's probably my favorite deck out of Goat Format.
What? Okay, guys, what just happened?
I know
Something to
something
me,
to
but
me.
he tapped me.
That's all I have.
I don't want to have you guys. I don't want to watch you guys butcher this format anymore.
Oh, come on.
Did you not see our actual match? That was insane.
Yeah, no, I was watching.
Yeah.
Me and Fish are trying to have a conversation over here. You're over here normal summing amoebas.
It's the only monster I've drawn for 2 turns.
Boy, TJ's sitting over here. He's like, why couldn't I get this lock? Why couldn't I?
Oh
get
yeah,
this
no, I'm regretting that so hard.
But yeah, I'm playing Beast Down. I'm actually really excited to play Beast
lock?
Down.
Ooh, oh, yeah, Beatdown is common misconception is like it was discovered
Yeah.
after Goat Format. Wasn't heavily played during Goat Format, but I went to plenty of regionals during this time, and
Right.
that deck was not at top tables, but it was definitely a
Oh,
deck
yeah.
being played
Oh,
against
yeah.
chaos.
Dude, it's like when I got into looking into it and looking at the traps and stuff, I'm really excited about about my back row in general because my back row is spicy.
Oh, I can't wait to
And
see that.
I can't wait for my back row to start coming out because I love my spicy back row.
I love spicy back row too. I love just the sheer. Let's talk about the trap cards in this format. Right?
Okay.
Like we have Call of the Haunted, which I'm pretty sure every deck plays.
Yes.
We have Ring of Destruction, which
Yes.
every deck plays.
Yes.
By the way, it's the original wording on Ring of Destruction, so it pops any monster.
Yes. Yes. It is not the errata that
Yep.
we were playing. We're playing the original Goat Format Ring of Destruction.
Yeah. Torrential Tribute and Mirror Force are your big turnaround. cards.
Now Mirror Force is probably one of my favorite ones because I love just being that troll that like, oh, you have all these attack monsters attacking me? Well, I'm gonna Mirror Force that.
And because Goat Format doesn't have a lot of monster recursion, it has a lot of spell and trap card recursion, but not a lot of monster recursion.
Right.
So like being able to like Torrential Tribute or Mirror Force and wiping away more than just 2 cards is
Yes.
huge. We saw in our game 1 where a Torrential Tribute came down and blew up 4 cards.
Yes.
And that gave TJ enough, bought him enough time to where he could play 4 more
Yes.
turns.
So one card that you didn't mention in the traps that's one of my favorite traps that I can't wait to play because you're going to see it.
Ooh.
You're going to see it, Fish, and I can't wait for you to
What
see
is
it.
it? What is it?
Okay, Magic Cylinder.
Ooh, I like Magic
I
Cylinder.
love Magic Cylinder. Now, here's a funny story with Magic Cylinder. I have won actually a couple games in actual tournaments, standard tournaments with just Magic Cylinder because I was just being a troll and I was just like, oh, Magic Cylinder.
Yeah, I think Magic Cylinder is perfectly fine,
Yeah.
especially
Can
we
we
get
get the old errata of the old Ring of Destruction?
target 1 card on the field, destroy it.
Yes.
Does that have to be your bonus monster?
No, target one face up
Oh, I could've won the
monster.
game off of Ring of
Yeah.
Destruction.
Yeah, you really could
Target
have.
one face up monster on the field, destroy it, and then inflict damage.
I'm at 11. I've taken 1100. You've taken 54.
Yeah.
But a funny story with Magic Cylinder in one of my old tournaments that I went to. We went to a tournament in Richmond.
Okay.
And this was when Blue Eyes was really big, when it, the starter decks that first came out and
Yeah.
stuff, and like Blue Eyes was just amazing, man.
Right.
I put Magic Cylinder into my side deck, And I was just like, I'm just going to use this to be funny if I get, to a point where I'm losing really bad.
Right.
So I'm playing this Blue Eyes deck. Blue Eyes is at full power at this point, and I really can't do anything about it. So this guy's got like a 3,000 beater Blue Eyes, vanilla
Right.
looking at me.
No,
He goes to swing, and when he swings at me, I just look at my back row and I was like, might as well. So I Magic Cylinder.
And so it's a brain control targeting a Zaborg. So Zaborg is also a level 5 light monster that should see more play in this format than what he currently sees.
Yes.
Just for you guys who don't know, Monarchs all have the ability whenever they're tribute summoned successfully. So if their summon was negated by a Solemn Judgment, you don't get the effect. But that's the only way to stop them.
Right.
They get insert effects. Mobius is destroy 2 spell or trap cards. Ceslos is discard a card then burn.
Yes.
And Zaborg, very importantly, is destroy 1 monster.
Yes.
1 monster. Makes him a lot better than Grandmarg. Him being level 5 and being a Dark Bolter tutor.
Yeah.
A Dark Bolter tribute for Metamorphosis is very important.
Right.
He's also light. Like, light cards are fine, but there's not a lot of good ones.
No.
Not a lot of good non-knockable, noble and a cross-outable lights in this format.
No.
So, like, you have to make some considerations. Do you want to play, like, Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke? Do you want to play Air Knight? Do you want to play Zaborg? Shining Angel, and DD Worley? But DD Worley is never going to be in your graveyard, by the way.
You're right.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah, and Stark. Yeah, Bazoo Beatdown. Yeah, so we have the Bazoo OTK deck in our little bracket. So for you guys who don't know, how we determine decks is we put all the decks on this giant wheel.
Also,
and we
check out the Yu-Gi-Oh! Super Show to go see the wheels.
Yeah, yeah, there we go.
Just enough. 100. I'll be darned.
For you guys who didn't just hear that, JT says, make sure to check out our Yu-Gi-Oh! Super Show VOD on our Twitch channel.
Yes.
For the not pairings, but the deck matchups.
Put the decks with the people.
Yeah, there we go. The deck courtship. There we go. It's where we asked out all these different decks. We got our rejection.
The people demanded decks, and we spun to get on their decks that day.
So that's how we ended up with because we found out in the last Troll versus Toad, everyone wanted to play Slowking.
Yes.
So we don't want to have a tournament just full of the best deck, right? Because that's a little boring.
Yes.
We want to get a good sampling of everything from the format. That's
So-
why I played a lot of different decks.
Yes. So that's how we actually fixed that was, well, if everybody just gets stuck with the same deck, that's what you're stuck with.
Yep.
You can't play anything else, and that you are locked into this throughout this whole tournament with that one deck.
Yep. We did a cool thing of we didn't hard lock people into like, you have to play this list. No, it's like, so long as it's the Bankai OTK.
Right.
Like, so long as that's your win con.
Right.
So long as like your deck features that, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
We see a lot of decks that probably do some like weird stuff game one to like hedge some bets in our weird meta that we have. We also have 2 versions of Chaos Control. We saw Tim on his flip Chaos Control. We also have traditional Chaos Control. We also have a Goat Format deck piloted by my old testing partner, Mr. Dead Diablo.
Oh, yeah.
Me and him have been grinding games, and he's how I discovered the Big Kai deck is bad. Oh god, with so many games.
So what Fish isn't telling you is he's actually in training for Goat Format right now.
I was just trying to figure out a list I liked, right? Because I've tried so many different versions of Bankai. Like, I was playing a 50-card Goat Control list that played 10 cards from Bankai.
I in a way, I'm kind of hoping that like your training is like you and Rocky. Like, how Rocky's running up the stairs.
Yeah.
I hope it's you, but you're holding 2 Yu-Gi-Oh cards and you're doing this.
It's that, and it's me on Dueling Book with like 2 different monitors open with like 2 different Dueling Book tabs. I'm like cross-referencing everything, checking everything, and then like I just grab some. There's a carton of bags off to the side, so like I grab a couple, crack them into a glass, and then I just drink them. That's my mornings. That's before I even clock into work, guys. Do that every day.
And then you have Dead Diablo over here just telling you, "Come on, Fish boy, let's go."
Come on. You can snatch still face that monster, right?
No,
But is it the same?
it's an equip spell.
It's an equip spell, my dude.
Oh yeah.
You can't.
Dude, I'm not here today.
Are you sure you didn't cheat to win this?
No. I've been corrected on every time I've misplayed.
All right, guys. So,
You've been correct on
all right,
everything you've
you can tell we're all getting a little loopy, and we finally hit that fantastic hour mark. So let's do our closing segments, our call to actions one more time before before we leave you guys. So make sure. Oh, well, I mean, I'll let you do the call to actions.
Okay. Well,
I'll
guys,
let you do-
make sure that you are checking us out every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday on Twitch.
and every other Saturday.
And every other Saturday from my stream, Chris's Collectible.
We're doing call to actions, guys.
We're playing a game.
We got we got to shush the children real
We
quick.
gotta pay some bills, guys.
I've got kids to feed.
Yeah.
But every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and every other Saturday, we have streams just about every day, Fish.
Yep.
Coming up next, we have the fish tank.
Yeah, we have
Make
fish
sure you guys stick around for this.
It's coming up at about 2:30. I think that's the
Yep.
start time.
Let's see. Tomorrow we had the Magic stream and the Yu-Gi-Oh stream.
Ooh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Super Show and the Friday Arena Commanders.
Yes.
Well, let's call that the Jeremy the Jeremy Power Hour.
Yes, the Jeremy Power Hour.
And then Yu-Gi-Oh! Super Show with our fantastic. Unfortunately, JT won't be hosting it this week. You're not hosting the Super Show this week, are you? No.
No.
Can you tell us who is?
Cody and Logan.
Cody and Oh, I love those boys. I can't wait.
They both have been on my show, and they both know Yu-Gi-Oh very, very
Oh
well.
yeah.
And they're both hilarious people.
And then on Saturday we have my show, Chris's Collectibles.
Ooh, okay.
And Fish, no pun intended, but that's going to be a super show. So you got to stick around for that one, you know.
You got to.
And then right after that, we have the 3rd episode of the D&D campaign.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
And
Ooh,
we
can't wait.
have a lot of shenanigans ready for the 3rd episode of that one, man.
I can't. If you guys haven't been tuning in for D&D streams, you really should, because I really like everything that's going on.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of shenanigans going on with it.
I do not play the D&D stream, even though I was there.
Okay.
Just been wearing the Superman costume.
JT's wife has been playing with us because she is actually our first guest for the show. So make sure you stick around. You can see JT's wife. You can see all of us. Fish will be in the chat. He's always in the chat for him.
Yeah, I'm like the go-to mod, guys. I always end up somehow hijacking the streams I'm not a part of. So.
Which is fine because we love that.
It's fine.
I love it anyway. If the rest of the boys don't, I don't care.
What was the joke that was happening
Let's see.
yesterday? Through the God, what the bird?
Oh gosh. I've slept since then, so I'm trying to remember.
Through the something command, also JD taking your show.
Yeah.
That was a funny bit.
But guys, make sure you stick around and you stick around for Fish Tank next, and make sure you join our Discord and make sure that you're following and liking all of our stuff, because that's how we build this community, guys. That's how we keep it together. It's how we keep making content for you guys. Just make sure that you're following us, and make sure that if you watch our YouTube channel.
Hey, turkey. You know me.
But make sure.
I'm always right.
But make sure if you're watching our YouTube channel that you hit that bell for our notifications. I know a lot of people haven't been doing that.
Especially with the YouTube algorithm, how it is now.
Yes.
Unless you literally post every other week, then sometimes your subs don't fill into the sub box.
So make sure you check us out on YouTube. You check us out on Twitch. Guys.
Also, we have sub perks for everyone
yes.
that sub to us on Twitch. There's special bonuses in our exclamation point Discord, by the way.
Yes.
You also get to hear me talk about funny stuff. Well, not talk about funny stuff, more like, just post generic stuff in there.
You get to talk to all of us in Discord. We're all pretty cool, in my opinion. Probably not, but I kind of think we are.
More importantly, instead of talking to us, you just get to roast us. Right?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I love roasting us.
Yeah, I do it. I do it all the time to myself.
Yeah. But guys, we really appreciate you coming into the chat and coming into the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Troll versus Toad stream. And make sure you check us out next Thursday for 2nd round.
Yeah, can't wait, guys.
All right, guys.
All right. See you in 1 hour.
Yep. And guys, take it easy.
Goodbye.